you got to know? You can call me rhythm now. Call me rhythm. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, maybe then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. If you think twice, it's already risky. Yo, you miss me, maybe then you miss me. Lay low, lay low, lay low, lay low. Look.
The newest 100 overall card is now live in My Team.
Introducing the four-time MVP, the four-time NBA champion, and the only player to eclipse 40,000 points in the NBA, LeBron.
Let's meet
It's Saturday. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic. TJ McConnell is out there with Harden. Then it's Aaron Gordon. And it's Pirtle in at the power forward. And for Sacramento, we've got Anthony Edwards. Siakam is out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Williams. And it's Lillard in at shooting guard. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Sacramento. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Well, when Aaron Gordon keeps it simple, he is a force Brent out on the floor.
And he's learned that's when he's at his best. Earlier in his career, he could try and do everything on the floor and sometimes get himself into trouble. Now it's about not forcing anything and letting the game come to him. Good quick decision from Jokic. Catch it, shoot it, bury it.
And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Still Kings ball.
Pass to Richards. Edwards with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's his first foul.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Harden. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Using his craftiness there to get by the defender. Harden is just so good at finding ways to score.
Something different the NBA has added, Brent, to the schedule in recent years. These teams will face each other twice in a row.
Yeah, Kevin, this differs a little bit from the playoffs because you're not going as deep into the playbook or trying to scheme as much, but kind of fun for the players where you match up one night and then you want to outduel the guy. If you got done the night before, you got a chance right away to get back in your opponent.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Down low. First shot, first basket. He's on the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Pirtle. The rebound by Richards.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pass to Harden. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. You know, the energy out of Sacramento, man, it is remarkable, isn't it, Brent? This team is so hungry, and they are ready to go.
Well, the city has been so hungry to win for so long and get to the postseason. This group of players, along with this coaching staff, has certainly started to gel, and they're all sharing in that drive and ambition to remain there, Kevin.
And even when under duress, Edwards stays calm, which is what allows him to still score on tough defense.
Now, here's Jokic. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Siakam against Gordon. Siakam left side over Gordon. Denver grabs the miss.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And here's McConnell, still without a basket. Here's Jokic. Good D by Siakam.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Dort, he's checked in for Siakam. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Edwards. And Denver with a change here, too. Oubre is checked in. Here's McConnell, following the score by Damian Lillard. Passes it to Jokic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jokic has got 10 points.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Oubre against Dort. He kicks to Fultz. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And with this new in-season tournament, Greg, the NBA continuing to innovate. Are they getting, though, too out there for you? Or do you like it?
Listen, I think it pays to be bold. And I'll be one to admit I was not a fan of the play-in. But I got to tell you, it's been a tremendous success. So I've got an open mind.
Now, here's Fultz. Harden missing his last shot. Fultz the pass to Richards. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Over Lillard. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from Harden.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Timeout called by the Kings. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Already February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Denver. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs. And, of course, the Kings, 5 games behind.
Yeah, you know, for the Kings, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Dallas. When he's not dominating this sport, we know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
You're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
Offensive rebound, Jokic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The putback. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets leading by 13. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard against Lowry. And it's Damian Lillard with the 3. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
That's a pretty quick trigger from Lillard. That's what allows him to nail those jumpers. Sometimes he realizes the D's a bit closer.
And so it's Denver enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting.
25.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Nuggets so far.
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Damian Lillard out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Williams at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
There's the pass to Dort. From downtown, Sacramento gets it back. Edwards with it. Now defended by Jokic. The lead now cut to single digits. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Back to Lowry. To the inside. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Lillard, the pass to Williams. Lowry against Edwards. Over Lowry. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Edwards. And for the last several years, Brent, the Nuggets have been a top passing team in the NBA.
Such a huge part of their success. They're an unselfish team. It's so hard to defend guys who are not only willing to move, but willing to give up the ball to guys on the move, and that's what they do. Such a cohesive unit here for the Denver Nuggets.
And now a veteran in the NBA. You get the feeling every season is important to Dame Lillard.
Yeah, but I get the feeling, Greg, that it's just not enough. These individual accolades and these high-scoring seasons. Dame Lillard wants to play in competitive basketball late into June, so it's going to be about championships for him moving forward. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Beasley for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The Kings trail by 8. Here's Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They're wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Lowry passes to Jokic. Back to Lowry. Fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And Kyle Lowry pulling out all the stops now, showing all of his range.
Williams kicks to Edwards. Pulls up. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Edwards got 8 points.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 7. Siakam kicks to Lillard. Here's Williams. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dishes it to Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Well, it's so hard to try to defend Joker. You never know what it is that he's going to do. And because of that great vision, he's got great count.
And the shot is good. The Denver lead's been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Williams. Here is Lowry. 12 points his last outing. Pass to Gordon. Beasley outside. Jokic high post. Back to Beasley. Shoots over Lillard. And it's Beasley. That time in the assist by Jokic. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
Yeah, a feeling that Beasley's role out there is to score. He did it that time.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
2 minutes remaining in the
On
first
pass to Gordon. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Here is a list of the NBA's most adept passing teams this season. These are your assist leaders. The Nuggets, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Oubre outside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Well, assertive play there from Oubre, just being aggressive and not bothered by the touch.
Lillard surveying the D. Dort wide open. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Dort's got his first 3 points of the game. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Nick Richards. He's checked in for Pascal Siakam. The Nuggets also changing it up. Pirtle, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Harden comes in for Malik Beasley. And it's TJ McConnell in for Kyle Lowry. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
If you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nuggets?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And the basket by Lillard.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
McConnell passes to Pirtle. Now here's Oubre. A 3-ball. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Dort. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
And he's good on the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The Kings trail by 7. Lillard the pass to Dort. Kicks it to Williams. Edwards against McConnell. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Dort. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Jokic. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. 22 points for Jokic.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Edwards against McConnell. Here is Edwards. Over McConnell. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Edwards.
And throw move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, I don't think...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. Some incredible work in this one by Nikola Jokic. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 8 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Pirtle is out there with Jokic. Then it's Harden, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Gordon in at the small forward position. Jokic, no good.
He usually knocks those shots down with ease. Defense got very fortunate there as they gave him way too much room to get that one off.
And you hear it often, Brent. These Nuggets are a complete team.
Well, you have a historic superstar in Jokic and this incredibly deep and talented supporting cast. Got a great experienced coaching staff. This team has everything you need to win at the highest level, and they're proving they can do that.
Siakam is checked in for Sacramento. Here's Jokic. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Harden kicks to Pirtle. Edwards against McConnell. Takes the 13-footer, and he connects with the jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
McConnell against Edwards. Here's Dort, and the rejection by Harden.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bob up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, he puts that one on his head. Edwards, such a force.
Inside, Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Dort finds Williams. Edwards against McConnell. Here's Siakam. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Sacramento making a switch here. Fultz is checked in. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Good on the triple. Edwards got 19 points.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let in.
McConnell passes to Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. To the inside. Shoots over Richards. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, I love watching Fultz do his thing in that pick and roll. Just picks apart the defense, taking what they give him.
Here's Jokic. Sacramento grabs the miss. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Takes it from 10. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one. First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Edwards kicks to Siakam. Passes to Fultz. Outside Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. McConnell against Edwards. And McConnell gets it to go. And now an 8-point Nugget lead.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Takes takes it inside and finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. Some changes for Sacramento. Leonard comes in for Williams. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Nick Richards. Nerlens Noel checks in for the Nuggets. Malik Beasley comes in for Aaron Gordon. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Third is Malik Beasley.
Sometimes a three-point shooter gets into that rhythm and just keeps carrying it over. That's been the case for him the entire month.
Edwards dishes to O'Neal. 1:04 left in the third quarter. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Malik Beasley. Denver making his switch in. Oubre's checked in, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Count that one. And it's 6 points for Siakam.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Birtle, the pass to Harden. Traps in the tray.
James Harden.
And the Nuggets lead by 7.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range, even from way downtown. This guy is a threat to score.
Leonard finds O'Neal.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. No good on that one. Damian Lillard's checked in for the Kings. He hits the second from the line. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nuggets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Shoots over Leonard. Harden, no good. Siakam passes to Edwards. Oubre pulls it in.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clank it.
And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Nuggets leading by 6. Nick Richards out there with O'Neal. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Leonard in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And Leonard gets it to go.
A hidden advantage to Leonard hitting that shot as the defense is forced to extend further out. That creates driving lanes for the guards.
Beasley against Lillard. And that one is good by Beasley. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
O'Neal misses.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Harden looking it over. It's Noel, high post. 4 on the clock. Oubre inside the three-point line. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Hard to shake Oubre's focus right there. He's locked in and scoring the basketball right now.
The pass to Leonard. Off target with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 9. Pass to Beasley. To the middle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. TJ McConnell comes in for Malik Beasley.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
He takes it in. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the court.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like this throwback approach they've taken. Look, to score high percentage shots in the paint, and so far it's working.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Sacramento making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Edwards got 14 points here in the second half.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
McConnell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
That free throw missing. Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
Outside Edwards. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Williams. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Harden. Back to Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden against Lillard. Here's Williams. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Siakam is checked in for O'Neal. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Williams with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by McConnell. Lillard the pass to Richards. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Jokic.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Edwards, and the Kings check on 2 more.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Denver's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Here's Jokic. Jokic machetes his way through the coverage.
He's simply staying aggressive right now, and Jokic is ready to shoot at the... Okay.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Williams, great positioning on the putback. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And after all that time, finally they've been able to tie it up here in the 4th quarter. What a comeback and what a finish we have in store.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here, being behind so long. Now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
Edwards, that's good.
and he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Down low and stolen by Williams. To take the lead, and it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
It's in!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
McConnell.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense. Capable of getting up to block shots.
O'Neal's check in for Nick Richards. And Denver with a change here, too. Oubre's checked in. Timeout called by the Kings. They're up by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Timeout. Nuggets fans, let me hear you get loud. 3, 2, 1, she's loud! Let's make some noise! We are the 6th man!
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Williams.
Look, Jokic continues to get confidence. He is becoming that guy for this team.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're leading by 2. 16 seconds left in the game. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
You can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McConnell passes to Jokic. Releases. It's off.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you very much, Damian. This game went back and forth. What happened in the second half?
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.